So we need you to please whip out your phones. It's time to send us messages. Tell us what exactly is on your mind as regards this particular topic. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, OGS. Some people call him Ole. Some people call him Ole. But bottom line is that fans are not happy. The fans of Manchester United are not happy right now because they are showing relegation form. So we want you to please whip out your phones and tell us what exactly is on your mind. Do you feel Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should remain as coach at Manchester United, or it's time to go?
You look at the crisis at United. Do you want to say that it is Ole's fault? Did he created it? Absolutely not. He's here for a job. He's here, to try and correct the mistakes of 3 previous coaches, including Sir Alex Ferguson exit, which I still feel has a K-leg in there. So for me, Ole deserves his time. He should still be United manager.
I haven't seen a manager who had a longer preseason than Ole has had. He's been there before the end of last season, which should be the beginning of his own preseason. He had the normal preseason, and lo and behold, the season has started properly and it's still the same record. Bigger managers have gone. Louis van Gaal has gone. Jose Mourinho has gone. Haven't recorded poor records. Why shouldn't Ole Gunnar Solskjaer leave?
I doubt if I thought we're going to see a more powerful thesis than what these 2 gentlemen has left, and that means they've thrown down the gauntlet for what is going to be a very interesting and delicious conversation. Do you want to miss it? I don't think so.
Well, honestly, it's a very, very simple question. Yes, results are not coming in the way you like it as a United fan. But the truth is, can there be room for improvement? Is the future of United still bright? Absolutely, yes. I look at the player he has been using, to prosecute games this season. These are players from the youth academy, and these are players without any experience at the top level. Yes, results are bad, but I still feel that what he did for the first 12 matches of the season when he played last year, having taken the job from Jose Mourinho, I feel that was no film trick. That was no.
When you talk about player coming from the youth ranks, when you talk about players who are not strong enough, Tottenham Hotspur went all the way to the finals of the Champions League last season without buying a single player.
And what is wrong with the Tottenham Hotspur now?
No, we're not talking about this season. We're talking about teams that have achieved without even expending at all. But you're talking about Ole, who said, okay, I want a very strong defender.
The way it is now, you are going against yourself. This is a team that didn't spend a dime last year. Yes. They went all the way to the final. Yes. Now, they've got about 3-4 players now. And they're having a lot of problems.
How much more? The problem Tottenham Hotspur
yes, the crises are very visible.
It's not a case of the player. It's an internal issue.
But the truth,
gentlemen,
the grass.
Gentlemen, I like where the conversation is going, but again, I also want to hear you. I'm sure the viewers also want to hear you. So let's just take it a step at a time. But regardless of this, one of the biggest trends this last week on Twitter is Ole out. And Farouk is still saying no. I don't think we've seen a manager giving so much like Ole has been giving, the kind of freedom, but he's not delivering. It's
his first year. It's his first full year. And then we don't sack a coach on that 3 months if you want to sustain the culture of a club. One thing is for sure, the results are very, very poor. In fact, the worst since the inception of the Premier League. But the truth is, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer bought just 3 players, and it's just like a cancerous problem where it is, it is deeper than him. There is a certain structure at United.
Was Ole announced 3 months ago?
It wasn't.
Good. He's been there for over a year now.
No, not up to a year.
Not up to a year, but he's been close to a year. Yeah. He's been there before the end of last season, which made me say the other time that he's had a prolonged preseason, because I will assume that towards the end of last season is the beginning of his preseason to learn the player, to know what is on ground.
Let's call it out. Then let's call the opportunity to those that are watching us. There's not like preseason last season. He had a very big form.
He came in, he had a very good result.
He was given the job as the manager of United for this
when he started, he had a very good result.
Of course.
So what has happened? What has changed?
I was going to ask that. What tilted? What changed?
Well, I think the manager in the
very simple.
So what has changed between
them and now? He inherited a club, a players owned by a former manager who was struggling with the unity.
But he went unbeaten for a long period.
Of course he did. Yes. They call it, probably a managerial, probably a new manager coming to the new environment. But now it's obvious to him that a lot of things needs to be done.
What is obvious right now is that the reality is dawning on the whole of Manchester fraternity that the man is not good enough for the job.
Do you
It's
think
as simple as that.
If Jose Mourinho struggle with the same set of players, do you think Ole will not struggle with
No,
that?
Jose
I think
Mourinho-
the problem at
Jose Mourinho's
United
problem-
is beyond Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. If you want to
Gentlemen,
solve that problem right
see,
about now,
the
You know,
thing is, you want to do this.
as we're having this conversation, something just came to my mind. He just said something about Ole not being good enough for the United job. But I would ask you this, Farouk, and maybe we can debate about that. Was there a jump? Was the jump too much for Ole at the time? For Mulder, Cardiff, and then not Aston Villa, not Huddersfield. It was Manchester United. Was that a significant jump?
we
Is it
can
a
begin
jump
to
he cannot
mention
reach?
clubs or coaches that didn't have any experience,
Okay.
and they made it as a big time coach. Pep never had any experience anywhere in the world. He was at Barcelona. He won the first 6 cup available to him. Jose Mourinho as well at
Yes.
Porto
And
won
that's
the
the
Super Cup,
and that's
won
the-
the
and
Europa
that's the
Cup,
more reason why
won the
he should
Champions
go.
League.
Because
Yes,
I'll
Ole.
give you another example, which is
These
Frank,
are
which is
different
Frank
proportions
Lampard.
entirely.
Frank
Which is
Lampard,
Lampard
okay.
all the way from
What has he won?
nothing to Derby County, and then from Derby County to a Chelsea side that is in a very big turmoil. He came in there. Yes, the first few weeks looks very, very rough, but in the end, he's been able to show to us that he has the capability.
This same Lampard played
even
against
when
Ole Gunnar
results,
Solskjaer in his first
even
match,
when
he
results,
defeated Lampard 4 goals to nothing.
my problem
Yes.
with my problem with Ole is that we are not saying give the results. Let us see something that can translate to results. That is what Lampard did.
That is exactly
Lampard did not
what
deliver in the first couple of weeks, but we can see that over time, play is beginning to turn into results. That is what Ole should be doing.
Then you
No,
guys
but
should be
see,
patient with Ole as well.
no,
The problem at United is more.
United
It's more
fans
than
are
that of
actually-
Chelsea.
United
Chelsea
fans are
had no
actually
problem
patient.
coming into the new season.
You don't even
United problems are obvious.
I
For the last 6 years,
I do not want
things
to
are not
agree.
going the same way.
I don't want to agree. United does not have the right caliber of player.
Do they?
It is what you.
Do they?
It is what.
Would you win the league
Wait,
with Titus
it
Jones?
is what you've
Would you win the
It is
league
what you
with
have turned
Mason
those
Greenwood?
players into. Mata was probably Chelsea's best player for 2 seasons.
It doesn't matter anymore. Mata don't matter anymore.
Fred was
It's
brought
just-
from
it's just-
Shakhtar
it's
Donetsk
just any
for
player
a
now.
huge amount of money.
Gentlemen.
So we are talking
Was
about
it-
players
was it Ole
that you
that
bought
bought-
for a huge amount of money.
Ole never bought those players. He only bought 3 players. He bought
If a coach should buy his player, then every coach should buy his 11. Yeah, well, United will not even beat anybody away from home, and he has his next game, a very difficult one to win as well, against Liverpool, who has been very smart all through the season. So I don't see if Ole doesn't get sacked after a defeat to Liverpool. I'm not saying after they play to Liverpool. I'm saying after a defeat, because it looks like he's going to be defeated again. I don't know. United might just be going down way to relegation, just like Sam Allardyce predicted earlier in the week.
Well, for me, it's very simple. It's very easy for you to pinpoint a team down, a manager down, but the point is give him a chance to defend himself. Ole has bought 3 players. Mourinho bought as much as 14 players at United. He will still got the sack. Allow him to have about 2 or 3 windows and see exactly if he is good. Yes, results are not incoming at this point in time, but I still feel he's got the capabilities of turning things around. If he could do it for the first 22 games of the season when he took over, I think he can still do it.
Wow. All right, guys, this is where I go for a break because just like them, I also need a water break. And then we'll be doing that right after this. And then we'll go from that break, we'll have the final way. So remember, it's your show, so do well to whip out your phone to text us. Let us know if you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should remain as Manchester United coach or way out. We'll be right back after this. It's been an absolutely beautiful conversation so far. If you've missed it, I'm wondering where in the world have you been? But do well to follow this particular conversation on all our YouTube platforms, all our social media platforms, especially YouTube. And you can do well by following us on social media and subscribing to our channel right there on your screen. Wow. This is my final whistle. Remember, the topic was whether or not should Ole Gunnar Solskjaer leave Manchester United? Should he be sacked or should he stay, and continue his job? I like to swing a little bit to Farouk, who believes that it's a project, it's a phase, it's a development project. We have to also go forward and move forward. Rome, like they eternally say, wasn't built in a day. Yes. But again, I also like to swing my pendulum to the side of Swara here, who feels that this man has had a long time to have an overview, have an holistic view, and see where the problem is. Everything is wanted is gotten. Why is he not delivering? But, as usual, the thought of this gentleman counts for everything, but so does your own thoughts. What exactly is on your mind? What do you think? How about you bring out your phone, text us. Please, I beckon on you, do not call, because the person who is in charge of that phone is particularly not always happy, and then the anger is always on me. All right, guys, but hey, in all fairness, please do not call. We want you to send us a text message, or better still, go to our YouTube section and leave your message and comment in there. What do you think? Ole Gunnar, should I stay or go? It's time for us to also go, leave the studio, but not without saying thank you to this gentleman that made this particular hotspot such a joy, such big one to remember. Farouk, thank you so very much for coming.
Yeah, my pleasure.
We're going to do this again very soon?
Definitely.
Definitely. So, Swazi, the younger brother to Suarez, the one that plays for Barcelona, thank you so very much for coming, man.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to be here.
It's been a fantastic time with this gentleman in the studios, and the beautiful feel would continue tomorrow when Nigeria play against Brazil at that particular friendly. And remember that NTA and AIT, in collaboration with Hotspot, will be bringing you that particular telecast live from the Kalong Stadium. Till then, and of course, till next week, till I see you again, remember, please take care of yourself and look after each other. My name is Babajide Guerrero. Bye for now.